Welcome to lesson 3.12. Today we're going to take a look at identifying objects and shapes and its characteristics. But before we delve into the lesson, let's take a look at these shapes. We have 2D shapes: circle, square, triangle, rhombus, oval, pentagon, rectangle, and we also have 3D shapes: sphere, cube, triangular prism, cone, cylinder, pyramid, and rectangular prism. Three D shapes can also look like this. We have tetrahedron, square pyramid, hexagonal pyramid, cube, cuboid, triangular prism, octahedron, pentagonal prism, hexagonal prism, dodecahedron, sphere, ellipsoid, icosahedron, cone, and cylinder. All these have faces, edges, and vertices. So for the tetrahedron, it's got 4 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath, and 6 edges. The edges include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they all have faces, edges, and vertices. And most times the faces include straight lines. They're mostly straight lines and closed together. They can also look like this. This is in black and white. And we can also have our objects at home in different shapes. These are some toys in different shapes. We have triangular prism, cone, square pyramid, sphere, cube, rectangular prism, cylinder, and triangular prism. Excuse me, triangular pyramid. Now let's take a look at these objects. This is a cylinder. This is a cone. This is a triangular prism. This is a cube, a cuboid. And this is a cube, this is a sphere, this is a cube. Again, cylinder, cone, triangular prism, rectangular cuboid, sphere, and cube. Or this is what we call cuboid. And they are all 3D objects. Now, these 3D objects, what 2D shapes are they made of? Like this is made of a cylinder, the same. This is a triangle, cone, and this is made of triangle as well. This is rectangle, circle, made of circle, made of square. So now let's take a look at the workout. I am going to give you 3D objects for you to draw. So the 3D object I'm going to give you is this. So I want you to draw these 3D objects. For example, we can draw this to look like, which object do they look like up here? This, right? So draw this one in here again. Okay, these are cubes. They look like this object, this cube. Now, write the names of two other things that look like the objects. This one, what did they look like? They look like what? They can look like Legos, right? Legos, your toys. What else? What other thing do they look like that you have at home? Wooden brick toys. So this object that we have here, how many faces do they have? How many surfaces do they have? My object has blank surfaces. So now let's count. How many surfaces do they have? Let's take a look at this. So we're going to count together. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the one under 6. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have 6 surfaces, right? 6 surfaces. Now let's go to number 4. Color the space beside each statement that describes your object. It can roll. Let's take a look if it can roll. Can it roll? Yes, it can roll. It can stack. Let's experiment that. Can it stack on each other? Can it stack? Yes. So it can stack. Next, it cannot roll or stack. We will not do that. Now, B, it has all flat surfaces. Flat. All of the surfaces are flat. They're all flat. So we can shade that. Flat surfaces. Next, it has no flat surface. No, of course it does. Then it has some flat surfaces and some curved surface, no curved surfaces. So for this object, it's got 6 surfaces And how many edges? How many edges? Let's see. Edge. We have, these are edges. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 here and 8 here. So 8 edges. Now number 5. Draw and label each flat surface of your object. So I want you to draw each flat surface. Draw it here, please. So then have to draw this cube here as well on number 5. Now let's go on to the fast finishers. Look at this 3D object. Hey, how many surfaces does this object have? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the one other side, 8. So it's got 8 surfaces. The one at the back here is 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the one at the back here. 3 is the one at the back here. 1 is the one at the front. Then 6 is the one at the back here. 5 is the one here. 7 is the front, the one at the front. 8 is the one at the back here. So 8 surfaces. What shape is each surface? Each surface, what shape? It is a triangle. Triangle. It is a triangle. Triangle. For this subject, the faces that you're expected to draw is this. So we have something like a square. So draw, how many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw 6 squares here. 6 squares. Now let's go on to the practice. Practice 3.12. Circle up the objects that can roll. What are the objects that can roll in here? I want you to circle it. Pause the video and do the practice first, then come back for the correction. So what are the objects that can roll? The objects that can roll in here includes a cylinder can roll. A cone can roll. Sphere can roll, of course. A cylinder can roll. Next, cross X on the object that can stack. The object that can stack on each other, we have this. We have this cube that can stack. This one as well can stack on top of each other. These also can stack on each other. And this. Next, color all the quadrilaterals. Color all the quadrilaterals. So quadrilaterals have 4 straight sides, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we color this. Four sides. This one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. So we'll color this one as well. Student can use your colored pencils to color this. And there you have it. Then the last one, not all objects and shapes will be marked. So these are the objects that we have to work with. Color part B, mark X on C, mark X on D, color part E, circle and mark X on part F, color part G, circle part J, mark X on L, part L, circle part N, circle and mark X on part O. There you have it, folks. Do the necessary correction and send it to the teacher.